Welcome back, everybody, to the Baltimore Ravens Win Now franchise as we continue on here Thanksgiving night. This game is just obviously going to be on here tomorrow as we're here Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. To me, the best. I mean, you get to watch football. You have amazing food. I mean, what else could you ask for, really? All right, 6-5. We're in the division lead now with the tiebreaker over the Pittsburgh Steelers due to the division record. Haven't faced the Steelers yet, but we got the Cincinnati Bengals coming up next. This could be their season, honestly. I think, honestly, they have to probably win out to even think about it because all these teams right now, you got to win the division. Wild card's probably not an option, but Joe Burrow looks like he's healthy. He's off IR, able to return. So Joe Burrow, we'll see if he is back. I know in real life he is going to be back. Now, T. Higgins in real life is going to be out with a concussion, but he is healthy, ready to go for this one, obviously, in our little alternate universe here in this franchise. But, I mean, the receivers they have, Jamar Chase, the best in the NFL. Then you have Chase Brown, who's been playing very good as of late. I mean, I think he's been very, very good. It's just their defense. Historically, maybe one of the worst defenses ever. I mean, it's not good. They've allowed 352 points already. It's not a great defense. They allow so much yardage-wise, points-wise. It's not good. But here we go, Thanksgiving night. We got the Purple Rising uniforms on. I mean, they look very, very good. I'd have to say, this presentation was fantastic. I know they've updated some of the presentations on some of the teams, but man, this was really good, really good. I wish I would have played the music too, but I definitely would have got copyright striked for that one. But we're ready to go. Thursday night, prime time, Thanksgiving, everybody full after their meals, and here we go. Start with the ball first. Derrick Henry with the carry, and Henry's going to pick up 7 yards. Obviously, that is the goal, just to continue to get him as many carries as he possibly can. He's definitely the bell cow for sure. 2nd and 3. Let's go right back to him. Go right back to Derrick Henry. They're probably going to think about stacking the box. I would think so. I mean, this defense, it's just not good defense. I mean, Kyle Monangai just ran all over them a few weeks ago, and they just can't do the same, but we're going to give the ball to former Raven. Geno Stone's going to pick this one off. We were looking for Zay. Lamar overthrew him, and the Bengals defense gets a huge turnover here early on. Something their defense hasn't got too much of, and here we go. But looks like Joe Flacco is playing. It is not Joe Burrow. Wow. Flacco's in the game, and Mike Green's going to send him down. Honestly, there's not much I can do about it. If I could change their depth chart up a little bit and put Burrow in for this game, I think I would have. But, I mean, there's not much I can really do. So it is Joe Flacco. He's got plenty of time to throw, though, and miscommunication coming back for the ball. And he overthrows his man, and they get nothing out of it. So the pick ends up with no points. Defense gets a stop. I just can't believe Burrow's not in there. He's healthy. How did they not put him in the depth chart? I'm so confused with that. Well, I guess honestly we'll take it. Off to Henry, but man, what a play there. I know Hendrickson himself is going to be out for this game as well. So a 3rd down and 6. Henry in motion. Go empty. Lamar back to throw, just a 4-man rush. He's looking, and he throws behind his receiver, and he's picked again. Oh, he had Bateman open. That was just a really bad throw. And DJ Turner picks Lamar off. Man, yeah, take a look at this throw. He's open. He's got him beat, and just not a good throw. 2 first quarter interceptions here for Lamar Jackson. So can the Bengals take advantage of this? And Samaje Perine will take that catch and get up to the 42-yard line. Flacco back to throw, looking underneath. There's Higgins for the grab, and Higgins has another Bengals 1st down. It's not like, I mean, Flacco has slowed down a little bit, obviously, offensively for this Bengals team as we come through with Kyle Hamilton for the sack. He has. The first few games, he was lighting it up. But after, I think that Pittsburgh game, and he got banged up a lot. Just hasn't really been the same. 3rd down and 8, but Flacco looking, going up top, looking for T. Higgins, one-on-one, but Nate Wiggins is there to knock it away. Maybe one of the toughest one-on-one matchups in the NFL. Higgins, just the size, catch radius, he is tough. As McPherson out for a 46-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. So they get 3 points off this turnover, but I have to say, for throwing 2 picks, only allowing 3 points, solid job. All right, let's just not throw some bad interceptions here. Get this offense going. Derrick Henry stopped there. 3rd down and 3. Lamar to throw, has some time, looking underneath, finds Andrews for the grab, and that will be a 1st down. Nice protection that time, allowing that route to develop. Comes the blitz this time. We'll go underneath the Zay, who has the grab, and that's a 1st down. And we'll see what this offensive line, see how it holds up against this Bengals D-line here today. 2nd and 8. Lamar looking over the middle. He has D-Hop for the grab, and DeAndre Hopkins to the 26-yard line. And that's a 1st down. Offense looking a little bit better here, moving the ball. And we head into the 2nd quarter. Down 3-0. Back to throw again. The blitz. It's picked up in a wide open Isaiah Likely for the touchdown. The blitz from Cincinnati picked up perfectly. Saw it coming. And we just had the perfect route combo on. The double tight end cross. And Likely just gets absolutely wide open. Just wanted to make sure to put it on him. Don't want to overthrow there. I mean, you got Trey Hendrickson in coverage. Not what you want to see there. Likely touchdown, and we take the lead 7-3. So even though we throw 2 picks, we still have the lead in this game. This Bengals offense hasn't got much going. Flacco's going to go underneath to Higgins, who has the grab. Higgins, oh, they're going to call him short. I don't know about that. That was very close. Bengals do not challenge the spot, though. And they try a QB sneak with Flacco. And Travis Jones says, I don't think so. And Cincinnati has to punt. Give the ball to Keaton Mitchell. Getting some carries, getting that speed in there. Picks up 7. And honestly, with the speed and agility he had, I saw a comparison. Jahmyr Gibbs is just unreal. He had an unreal game. And trust me, I'm not saying Keaton Mitchell could be Jahmyr Gibbs, but he could be somewhat in that, area. He has definitely got that explosiveness that not many people have. And here is Keaton Mitchell using that receiving game spin move, and he's up to the 42-yard line and a 1st down. You've seen him in our Bears franchise. Speaking of, that offseason, I think will be maybe Saturday. As we hand off to Derrick Henry. Henry's got a 1st down, and Morty breaks off tackles. Derrick Henry's gone for the touchdown. The King looking like his old self there. Wow. I thought we were stopped, and he just breaks out of 2 tackles, and Derrick Henry is gone. How did they not bring him down? Wow. What power from Derrick Henry. 14-3 lead. But yes, Bears franchise, off-season, and more than likely week 1, probably Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll also have Purdue the end of the season. That dynasty should be Friday. Obviously, Thanksgiving tomorrow, won't have anything. So look out for Friday, possibly Saturday for the Bears franchise. We'll have a couple more videos coming up. 3rd and 3. Flacco to throw. Nah, it's going to be dropped. Yosivash can't hang on. Marlon Humphrey is there. Man, this Bengals offense, nothing happening right now. Nothing. Man, they should have started Joe Burrow. That's really the difference right now. Lamar looking's going to step up himself, slides down. Don't want to take a hit here. But there is a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding call, so that'll take away that yardage. I think it would have been close to a 1st down. They would have, it would have been just short. But holding on Stanley, drops us back. 3rd and 12. Lamar looking. Time to throw. And Rashad Bateman, what a fantastic catch. Oh, man. Taking a hit, landing hard there, and he comes down with a fantastic grab. Now we'll go to Andrews. And Mark's got a catch down to the 18, give him 14 yards and a 1st down. Minute left here in this 1st half. We got plenty of time here. Rather not give Cincinnati, something to get possible points before halftime. So we'll slide down there because they do get the ball starting the 2nd half. Second down and 3. Lamar looking. He's going to run out of time, and that's going to be a sack. I think we'll have to use a timeout there. So 3rd and 9. We have 1 timeout left. Lamar, and he's going to be brought down again. This time it's Cincinnati that calls the timeout. So we're out loop here for a field goal. Get this to a 14-point lead. Kick is up, and it is good. So 17-3 lead. Cincinnati does have a little bit of time left here. 18 seconds left, a couple of timeouts. See how aggressive they are. They're going to hand it to Chase Brown, but coming through Roquan Smith, Teddy Buchanan, shut him down, loss of 1. And with that, Cincinnati just says, hey, we'll go to halftime. 17-3 right now is your score. Man, it started off so poorly. Couple picks, but the defense has been playing lights out here so far in this game. All right, 2 games obviously before us here on Thanksgiving. You got Kansas City and the Dallas Cowboys. Pat Mahomes back to throw, and I mean, they're just right there. They obviously are right there, but Rashee Rice with the grab, and that's just poor tackling. What are you doing there? What are you doing? But 20-17, Chiefs with the big victory, staying in that wild card hunt. They can't really afford many losses either. Detroit, Green Bay, this is absolutely huge. Getting close to, I mean, with Chicago there, the division is up for grabs. And over the middle, Romeo Doubs with the grab. And Green Bay goes into Detroit with a 31-24 victory. Yeah, that division is going to really come down to the wire. It really is. Pittsburgh and Buffalo is a game we'll have to watch out for. So, man, I mean, look at Flacco, 5-9, 39 yards. Chase Brown only has 3 carries for 7. Their offense hasn't done anything so far. So let's see if they have any second half adjustments. As Flacco's going to step up, he'll slide down before Roquan takes him down. Yeah, that Buffalo-Pittsburgh game, if we can get a victory here, and then, Buffalo can take him down as Alo Gilman's going to pick this one off. Undercuts the route, looking for Jamar Chase, who has yet to have a catch in this game. We almost doubled him there because Gilman underneath. Roquan was there as well. Flacco just trying to force it in, and we pick him off. But yeah, Jamar Chase doesn't have a catch yet. Absolutely insane. As here is Derrick Henry. So right now, what I'm seeing, I'm not going to try to get conservative this early in the game. Still like 2 quarters left. We only got a 2-score lead, but right now, any points is good. The way our defense is playing, I'm going to have to see if Cincinnati can do anything against us. Can Joe Flacco do anything? Because right now, I'm trusting in our defense. Lamar looking, plenty of time to throw for that route to develop to Rashad Bateman for the touchdown. I mean, give credit to the offensive line. I don't know how much I could really say that this year with this offensive line, but this time, give credit to them. They gave so much time for that route to develop. The Bateman, he ends up getting the TD. 24-3 is your score. And now Cincinnati, like I said, I think your season is almost on the brink here with this game. They have to show a little fight, and they have a little completion there to T. Higgins for a first. Over the middle, Flacco's going to find Yoshivas for the grab. This will bring up a 3rd down and 4. I would say 4 down territory. I mean, I'm being honest here. Flacco underneath, and Gilman is there on Chase Brown. What a tackle in the open space. That is a loss of 3. I'm not sure what he is doing there. And Cincinnati punts. Their offense just can't do anything as Rashad Bateman breaks off a few tackles up the field to the 44-yard line. And since Lamar Jackson threw that second pick, he has been on the money. He has been fantastic, kind of zeroed in, looking very good. Now hand this ball off to Derrick Henry, running room. And obviously, like I said, this is the worst defense in the NFL. One of the worst defenses so far through this many games, really in the history of the NFL. They are historically bad. But on 3rd and 3, they will get another sack. Shamar Stewart, the rookie, comes through for the sack. So we'll bring out Luke for about a 54-yard field goal here. And honestly, even though this offense, we put up a decent amount of points last week on the Jets. It's been a bit of a struggling offense due to the offensive line. But, a get-right game, really, If there ever is one in the NFL, I don't know if there is really a get-right game in the sense. But against this defense, that's what you need. It's just I thought Cincinnati would give us offensively something. They haven't. Flacco to throw, looking, and oh man, that was almost picked off by Kyle Hamilton. Does bring down Chase Brown. Yeah, we've only allowed 69 yards here today. It's crazy. Here in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 6, Flacco to throw. Underneath, that is caught. And that will be a Bengals first down. But every completion, it's just not too much. Nothing really down the field. They're trying to, but they're going to run out of time. We covered it up, and coming through is Ajabo for the sack. Yeah, it's just nobody open down the field. Absolutely nobody. So a 3rd and 19 for this Bengals offense. Flacco to throw, looking. This time has some time, but then runs out of time finally. As we finally get to him, he throws it away incomplete. And yeah, you got to go for this here. 4th and 19. Flacco looking. And he gets hit. Ball is in the air. It's going to fall incomplete. And that will be a turnover on downs here with 8:55 left. They would get a 3-and-out from us, but still right now it's all about the time. And right there is Jamar Chase's first catch of the game. Absolutely insane. Took to 6 minutes left here in the game to get his first catch. Talk about just shutting him down here today. As this is going to be popped in the air, incomplete. I saw that whip route on that one on Chase, and Humphrey was all over it, so give credit to him with the coverage. He's been playing fantastic here today. So a 4th down and 7. Last gasp here for Cincinnati. And Flacco's going to be taken down. Draymond Jones comes through for the sack. And, well, I mean, we're going to get the ball right there. We did kick a field goal. Cincinnati would get a touchdown late, but doesn't matter. 30-10 is going to be your final. We kind of dominated this game. Like I said, I was just so preparing going into this game, thinking it was going to be Joe Burrow. I thought for sure it was Burrow. He was healthy. I don't know why they didn't put him in. I'm not quite sure what happened. Like I said, if I would have known, I would have tried something to try to get him in the depth chart, I think. But it just didn't happen. And Joe Flacco, he can still sling the ball. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, led the Ravens to a Super Bowl back in the day. And you still have love for Joe Flacco in the sense. But at 40 years old, man, after that Steeler game, like I said, he just gets banged up. And it's tough. The movement's not there. So it's tough. They only had 93 yards of offense. That's it. 93 yards. I mean, honestly, we could have kicked 2 field goals and won that game, which could be this game coming up against the Steelers. This could be a type of game. But they got, wow. Buffalo beat them 38-0. Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, 15-36. Couple of picks. It's not like they ran the ball well, Buffalo, at all, but Josh Palmer, 9 for 114, couple of touchdowns. Shakir had 71 and a TD. And then Cook did at least have a 44-yard receiving touchdown. Man, Pittsburgh gets blanked at home. That's crazy. That is pretty crazy stuff. Did not expect that. I mean, Buffalo probably, I was thinking maybe they could win that game, but not like that. So with the Pittsburgh loss, obviously we win. We're 7-5. Pittsburgh 6-6. So this game is going to be huge. This is going to be the biggest game for Pittsburgh because we can really do some damage here. See the NFL the playoff right now. So it'd be Chargers, Patriots, Colts, Jags. Buffalo would come to us. That's insane. Denver right now holding on to that 1 seed. The Rams, man, they look good. They look like the Super Bowl favorite right now. But it would be Bears, Eagles, Packers, and Lions, which just happened here on Thanksgiving. And Seahawks, Bucks. Seahawks could be a kind of one of those sleeper teams as well. But yeah, the Rams, they look like the best team in the NFL right now. But this, for us, this will be a massive game against Pittsburgh. They will need it. If we can get a win, man, we can really really take advantage of this division. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. You have a good one. Bye-bye.